Welcome to another edition of Billy's Figure Reviews. Today we review Figma, Indiana Jones from Max Factory. This is a pretty awesome case they have them in. I like the design here, has Indiana Jones, then Indiana Jones. And of course I like this warning that says, "This is not a toy for ages 15 and up." Awesome pose of Indiana Jones. That, I don't know what the heck that red thing is. What I'm guessing that is that bag of sand he used in the first film. That's what I think that red thing is. And there's some poses with the whip, with the gun, with the Holy Grail, the idol, and I think that's the bag of sand. I don't know what the heck that is. It's been a while since I've seen all four movies. Here you go, another awesome pose, Indiana Jones pose. On the top there's this awesome temple-like design, and I really like that one. And there's nothing on the bottom there, but it kind of looks a little beat up and dirty, so I like the design on the bottom. Okay, with that being said, let's crack him open and give him his proper review. Okay, our Figma Indiana Jones is right out of his package. As you can tell, his first accessory is his Figma stamped. And then another accessory is this instruction manual, showing off what he will come with. Little Japanese writing on the back, whatever that means. Shows you how to switch his old and new eyes out. It also shows where you can clip his whip for storage. Okay, then I think this is the most awesome thing ever. If you don't want to pose him with something, just put it in this Figma bag and put it in someplace for safekeeping. And when you decide to switch up Indiana Jones's pose, just grab one of the accessories of the bag and bam. Okay. And this is his extra pair of eyes. Yeah, you can't really. I'm sorry. See if you can. No. Okay, well, anyways, this is his extra pair of eyes. Really, really small. I don't know what the difference is, but when you changed them, there is actually a difference. I know. I don't really know the difference between the eyes. All I know is when you take a look at the head sculpt, there's a huge difference. Okay, this is the whip he stores beside him, and you can store it right there, right under his lapel, right here, right under his man purse. People would always jokingly say. Not about Indy, but usually about every other people. Anyways, this is the one you can store it. Botch. Hey, as I was saying, you can store this on his side. If you want him to whip someone, here's his whip, and it's a little bit articulated. Has some swivel action. Swivel action on the bottom and the middle here, but that's only because you have to store this thing is you gotta break it into three little parts here. This is the handle and the top, so you break it into three little parts. If you want to store it, if you don't want to store it, just put the three little parts back together and put it in Indiana Jones' hands. So yeah, I think paint detail and everything on this is pretty awesome. Luckily mine did not come broken. I watched a review and someone's whip came broken, so I'm glad that didn't happen. Okay, and then after that is his gun. I actually like the detail. Oh, I'm sorry. I like the details in this. pretty neat. Like the paint applications. A little hole right there. They actually put a hole there. I'm sorry. They actually put a hole in the top here. Usually, normal guns, they'd be completely plastic here. But there's a little hole there. So, little pin-sized hole in the gun. And there's actually a little trigger there. Most of the guns I see don't have triggers. Or those holes in there. Okay. This is a Vegas Sand. He tried switching for this idol, but it did not work. Huge rock slipped. The huge rock fell behind him and he went running for a while. So yeah, this is pretty decent. Like the paint applications on this and the sculpt of it. Okay. And then the idol, one of the many treasures he goes for in all three movies. I like the paint applications and the sculpting on this is pretty neat. It is nice. It's quite a heck really difficult to get it in Indy's hands. I've been switching all of his hands around to see which one fits. It usually falls out. I can get the gun, the whip, and the Holy Grail in, but this one's the hardest one of them all. That might just be me. It might be easier for you, but for me it's hard as heck. Okay, that's the idol. Then finally, the Holy Grail. That is pretty sweet. Kinda wish it came with the crystal skull, but the idol and the Holy Grail are pretty awesome. I hope someone can make it. Maybe I can look up on YouTube or somewhere how to make a custom arc for my Indy, because I think that would be awesome to have him sitting next to, have him posing with an arc. That's pretty awesome. Anyways, this is a pretty awesome thing. Looks really dirty like it was in the film. Like the paint applications on this, it's pretty nice. So this is his various amounts of hands. I'm guessing, okay, this, I'm just going to do lots of guesses here. He comes with a lot of accessories. This is his gun grabbing hand. These kind of look like whipping hands and whip holding hands. This looks like he's holding the grill. I don't know what that is. And then I think these ones kind of look like he's holding something. So he could be holding the idol, the sand baying, or whatever Indiana Jones holds. And this kind of looks like he's about to drink of the Holy Grail. I'm just taking lots of guesses here. He has lots of these assets. Okay. First of all, before we get to the figure, I'll quickly show you how to swap out the eyes. Take his little fedora off. Take his head off. And so, wow, this is one annoying thing to do. Okay, do that. Ugh, this is getting annoying as heck. And then that. Still don't know what the difference between them is, but that's how you swap out the eyes. And now let's put his normal eyes on so I can give you a proper review on him. I already told you how many times how his face looks when I change that. It's different, but I can't tell you what kind of different. Okay, take him off this Figma stand, which is articulated in uno, dos, and tres. So in 3 points. But I'm not used to these stands, so it took me a while to finally pose him on it without him looking like he's flying in the air. Kinda looks goofy. Okay, let's get this guy up. Put his hat back on. Do 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 do. I think I might know which one. Let me see here. Ah, never mind. Anyways, do 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 do. Back to the review. Thought I knew which hand I held his hat, but I forgot. Anyways, he has a pretty decent head sculpt. Looks quite like Harrison Ford, which is pretty good. Like the sculpting and details and the paint application put in his little fedora there. Pretty nice, neat. I like the little wrinkles there. Pretty nice. And I like, again, in the jacket there, nice wrinkles. Like, just love the paint applications and sculpt put in this thing here. Just like the wrinkles overall. This is pretty awesome. Like the sculpt of those pockets, not painted on, just sculpted right in there. This is pretty sweet. This is pretty darn sweet if you ask me. It's pretty damn sweet. Like his shirt looks kind of dirty and messy. Looks like he's been sweating in it and putting lots of dirt on there. Pretty sweet. Like the sculpted buttons in there. That's another nice detail. And his satchel, nice wrinkly sculpted. Even has the button sculpted in there, but sadly this is connected right to the figurine, which kind of sucks. And then his gun holder, and you can't put the gun in there. No, there's no hole for the gun. That kind of blows about this figure as well. So you can't pose him with his gun unless you have him holding the gun. And then he has this nice belt, like it. And again, the pants, nice paint applications and sculpt on there. Just like the wrinkles in this figure, it makes it so realistic and just sweet. Back of the figure, nice. This is all overall a nice action figure. So if you're on the fence about getting this, this is the must get. And again, like, the shoes are pretty awesome. That is so sweet. Anyways, this is and then it's time for good old articulation. So up, head can go up that far and down that far. Oh, hat is getting annoying. Always keeps falling off on me. So his head pivots side to side. Arms go up that far. There's a swivel, double jointed elbow, single jointed elbow, hand swivel, ab crunch, a little bit backwards, and there's diaphragm joint right there. And wait a minute, I think there's also, I think I got one down here. No, okay, and then it just swivels down there a little bit. Feet can go out that far. There's an upper thigh swivel, single jointed knee, and there's also, I think there's, never mind, I thought there was a knee swivel, but there isn't. So it's a single jointed knee. Then feet go up, down, a little bit of an ankle pivot, which kind of blows. I'm kind of oh, this one has a bit more ankle pivot. And okay, never mind, I was doing it the wrong way. So they both have decent ankle pivot. And my favorite, toe articulation. That is so sweet. That is sweet. Kind of reminds people of the old Marvel Legends day, but I wasn't around for those, so I just think toe articulation is sweet in general. Anyways, this has been my review on Figma Indiana Jones. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next review.